me! This was when I was playing with my third-person camera tweak. Back in the day when I was doing my third-person Roland playthrough. What up? Shout out to third-person Borderlands. That's gonna make this fun to watch. What's up, guys? It's Jay, MorninAfterKill, and I'm back with some more Borderlands live-action movie news and information. Yeah. You know what's crazy? Is that, when was this uploaded? 2021. February of 2021. It is now February of 2024, and we just got the first trailer for it. That is wild. I was way early on these vidges. You heard me right. Borderlands movie. Live action. News and information. So, if you've been following along with the news, Lionsgate Studios acquired the rights to produce a Borderlands movie, which is to be directed by Eli Roth. See, I wonder how much of the movie Gearbox put forward and how much Lionsgate put forward. I would be interested in seeing that actual split down to numbers, and also seeing how much each of the actors got paid themselves. That would be interesting to see. The same director of Cabin Fever and Hostel. And then COVID kind of happened. Ooh, that was risky, mentioning COVID back in the day without censoring that out. This might have been before YouTube started, making sure that, like, they put, like, filters on there, so you can't curse within the first, like, minute and a half, or mention anything controversial in, like, the first minute and a half, or else you get demonetized. So, if you've been watching my recent videos, you notice if I curse in the first, like, minute, I kind of fucking censor it out, so that's actually interesting to see how YouTube has aged. Which pretty much all but put a halt on movie production in Hollywood. But lately, the fires have been lit and the gears have been turning on the Borderlands movie project. I might have to do another third-person playthrough of Borderlands 1 on stream. I forgot how cool it was to play this game in third person. I might have to do that again. With 3 confirmed actors signing on for the project. So I thought it would be fun, as a longtime Borderlands fan and self-proclaimed Borderlands expert around here. Yeah. I consider myself one of the top sources on Borderlands in the world. There are very few people out there in the world that know more about the Borderlands series than me. There are a few people out there that know more about the Borderlands series than me. However, I don't feel like any of the people that know more about the Borderlands series than me are as creative as I can be with the Borderlands series. So I feel like that alone puts me in the upper echelon of Borderlands creators. Even if my numbers don't match what they used to, they are coming back, so. I thought I'd like to give my thoughts and opinions on each of these character castings. Okay, so that's interesting if you hear the way I say opinions right there. This was at a time to when not only was I rewatching a lot of the old Ninja Turtles cartoons from the 80s, and you had, like, this crocodile dude that was from the Louisiana Bayou, and he used to always go, I guarantee. But also, at that time, I was watching a lot of Swamp People, with that motherfucker like, shoot him, Chase! Shoot him! So I was big. Oh, and Duck Dynasty was big around this time too, if I recall correctly. So I was mixing in a lot of a lot of Louisiana Bayou slang just because it was subconsciously in my mind. And that's why I try to tell you, I try not to watch as many other YouTubers out there when I create YouTube content because I don't want to subconsciously or subliminally take anything from their videos because it's just human nature.
And y'all know now,
his name was Leatherhead. The crocodile's name was Leatherhead. Thank you, B Flattened. I appreciate you for clearing that because I just couldn't remember it.
we're gonna start with the most controversial casting out of all 3 of the reviews.
See, even then, back when Kevin Hart was revealed, I still considered this a controversial casting back when, like, Kevin Hart was still in... This was when, like, Kevin Hart was popping with, like, Jumanji and shit like that. And I told you, I'm not a very big Kevin Hart fan. I never really have been. So, I've not ever really been swayed by this casting for Roland.
Revealed characters, right? Yeah. So, first off, we have Roland, the soldier, being played by none other than Kevin Hart.
Damn, you can even hear the disdain in my voice for Kevin Hart even back then.
Wait. What?
I forgot about the wait, what bit that I used to do. I stole that from my buddy Nigma, who I used to play. Nigma, N-Y-G-M-A. Nigma War. We used to play in Gotham City Imposters back in the day. And that was a bit that he used to always do. He would say something like controversial or weird and then be like, wait, what? So that was a bit that I took from him back in the day.
Back that cart on the fuck up. This is Kevin Hart as Roland. Now, don't get me wrong. I love me some Kevin Hart.
I do not love me some Kevin Hart. Mac from 2021, stop lying. I feel like I was just trying to be a little bit positive here because I always get shit canned in the comments for being overly negative about everything. So I feel like I was trying to be a little bit more positive about this, but let's see where I go with this.
You know, the new Jumanji movies?
I'm not gonna lie. I do like the new Jumanji movies.
Those are some of my favorite movies that's been made in past.
I'm not gonna lie. The new Jumanji movies are absolutely amazing. However, the source material from Jumanji doesn't have to follow anything, like, because they made their own universe up, you know? And I know Borderlands is kind of like making its own universe up, but it still has an established universe to pull from, and that's what a lot of people are a little bit angry about right now, is that they're not pulling heavily enough from the established universe.
Recent years, and Kevin Hart absolutely kills it both times. But
I'm not gonna lie, Kevin Hart does play a good role in both of those Jumanjis. However, he's also played awful roles in the past. But I'm not gonna lie, my favorite role that Kevin Hart actually's ever played was in Soul Plane. Soul Plane. That was a funny ass movie.
Kevin Hart as Roland just feels all types of wrong.
I mean, it still feels all types of wrong in 2021. I mean, 2024. From 2021.
I mean, look, outside of the glaringly obvious issue with this casting, right? Let's just address the tiny elephant.
We're addressing the tiny elephant. I guarantee you we're going to talk about his height.
In the room. Roland is supposed to be a quiet, stoic, tall, statuesque soldier type in his 30s. And even the Borderlands official character.
Damn! I even went into the Borderlands manual and pulled out the bio for Roland to show his height and age.
Character bio has him listed as just shy of 6 foot tall, meaning that his turret and claptrap should be somewhere around 3 some odd feet tall. No, I mean, could you imagine?
Before we even get into the obvious turret joke, we didn't even get into the fact that in the trailer, Roland is the same size or even shorter than Tiny Tina in the movie. So how are you gonna call Tiny Tina when Roland is smaller than Tiny Tina?
I know in movies they make like Tom Cruise look taller than he is or anything, but
and they did not make Roland look taller than he is. They actually kept his height in the trailer.
Could you imagine Kevin Hart as Roland throwing out his turret?
I'm sorry, I still think the best casting for Roland would be Michael B. Jordan, especially after seeing him kill it in Killmonger. There was a scene where they were busting into the museum to steal that mask and all the vibranium weapons and shit like that. And where he had his assault rifle in his hand and he had his like military vest on and everything. And I was like, bro, that looks just like fucking Roland right there.
It's the same fucking size as Kevin Hart.
And we actually see that they double down on this in the trailer, where Kevin Hart is holding on for dear life with the big ass turret in the technical. We don't ever see him use his turret thrown out in the, so we don't know exactly how tall it's gonna be next to him. But I don't see it. I don't see it being like much smaller than he is, to be honest.
Oh shit. I'm sorry. Even though that's funny as hell, it would be a great movie moment.
Oh, you're talking about Chloe Grace Moretz would be a great Tiny Tina. Isn't she old as shit now, though? Like, isn't she in her 30s or, like, late 20s?
Moment. I really don't see Kevin Hart playing.
On a side note, doesn't Borderlands look a lot more strategic in third person with, like, the cover and shit?
A believable Roland. So, my personal choice for this casting would have been Michael B. Jordan.
I still, to this day, say that Michael B. Jordan would be the best choice for Roland.
I mean, his stature is right. He's 6 foot tall. His age is pretty much spot on to where, you know, Roland should be. And, goddamn, Michael B. Jordan is an amazing actor. I mean, he was in that piece of shit Fantastic Four movie. Let's be real. But, you know, motherfuckers got to make some money. I understand. You know, you can be in a shitty movie. It's possible for a good actor to be in a shitty movie.
That's what we have here with Borderlands live action movie. Is we have a bunch of good actors in a shitty movie because they're probably getting paid a boatload of money to be in a shitty movie.
Look at Nicolas Cage playing in the Five Nights at Freddy's movie or so.
Ghost. Man, I was even talking about the Five Nights at Freddy's movie like 3 years ago before that shit came out. Man, I told you guys I'm a big movie buff, but people don't believe me. I keep up on news.
Rider. Yeah, that happened. Good actor, shitty movie. But Michael B. Jordan.
I wish the Ghost Rider movie was actually good. Ghost Rider is one of my favorite fucking cartoon comic book characters, and it sucks that he didn't get a really good take inside of live action.
And he not only stole the show as Killmonger and Black Panther, but I'm be real with you, his role as Creed is not only by some of his best work, but it really shows off that type of intensity that I personally would like to expect out of Roland.
That is true. Michael B. Jordan did bring a lot of intensity to the role of what do you call that, in Creed. He just absolutely like embodies what I picture Roland being in a live action movie,
in a Borderlands movie. So, my name is Jay. MorninAfterKill. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe. If you leave a thumb up on the video.
Yeah, I don't think Nicolas Cage was in the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, but I remember he was a rumor for being in the Five Nights at Freddy's movies back when they were casting for it.
And I highly appreciate it because it gives me motivation to make more videos for y'all motherfuckers that watch my motherfucking videos. I want to know what
right here would have been really cool if like this was actually designed for third person and you could switch shoulders. Then that would be like a really awesome feature in a future Borderlands game. Be able to play in third person with actual like third person swapping and shit.
What you guys think of Kevin Hart? 52-year-old Kevin Hart. 5'4", 52-year-old Kevin Hart. Loud as a motherfucker. 52-year-old 5'4" Kevin Hart is playing quiet, stoic, tall, statuesque Roland, 30-year-old.
It really is like just an odd casting, isn't it? I mean, like I said, Roland's supposed to be like a tall, quiet, statuesque, leadership type of character. And then you got fucking Kevin Hart over here fucking flapping his gums about piss and Claptrap dookying out bullets. It doesn't... Especially when he kicked, like, Claptrap down the hole. I don't know if you guys remember it during the Claptastic Voyage, but there was a scene in there where Claptrap, like, was remembering all his friends and everybody that was there. And Roland was the only one that was nice to Claptrap over the years in the pre-sequel. And that right there just is completely out of character, watching Roland kick Claptrap down the hole.
Old soldier.
No, Kevin Hart's now 55. He was 52 at the time of filming.
What a 4-foot tall fucking turret. I don't see it. I give this casting a thumbs down. I'm not even gonna rate it. I'm just gonna give them a thumbs up or a thumbs down. And this one, I'm gonna give a big old bump, 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 bump. Price is Right, losing horn. My name's Jay. We're an Afterkill. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna see y'all motherfuckers later.
See, the good thing about the Price is Right losing horns and making a reference about that is Price is Right's been around as long as like TV's been around, basically. So everybody understands Price is Right fucking references. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Roland may have a very dry sense of humor. He may be a very quiet person, but the one thing he isn't is an asshole. Roland has always treated everybody with respect, and that's what I'm saying. Like, in the Claptastic Voyage, there's a scene where Claptrap and says that, like, Roland was, like, the only one that's been nice to him over the years. And, him and his friends are the reason why he's not willing to betray the Vault Hunters. So, seeing Kevin Hart being loud, over the top, and an asshole to Claptrap just is really, like I said, it's out of character. It just doesn't feel like Roland to me. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. My name is Jay, MorninAfterKill. Thanks for watching. And I'm going to see y'all motherfuckers later. I should have done my outro there, like so, my name's Jay, MorninAfterKill. But it's like 4 in the morning. I don't got that type of energy right now. So, My name is Jay. MorninAfterKill. And thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe. You can leave a thumbs up on the video. I highly appreciate it because it gives you motivation to make more videos for y'all motherfuckers. So watch my motherfucking videos. Outro.